If you like scrambled eggs, finding a restaurant that makes them right can be challenging. So which place has the best? From a California-style breakfast spot to a diner that specializes in pancakes, these chain restaurants have seriously good scrambled eggs. If brunch is your jam, you're probably already aware of First Watch. The company was established in California in 1983, and it now has over 500 restaurants in 29 states. The chain focuses only on breakfast and lunch dishes, with all branches currently operating between 7 a.m. and 2:30 p.m. First Watch prides itself on offering high-quality breakfast foods prepared with care. There are no food lamps or microwaves in the restaurants, so you know it's not cutting corners. The attention to detail shines through in even the simplest dishes, like the scrambled eggs. Customers love how fresh the eggs taste and how fluffy they come out. One Yelp reviewer even wrote, "Best scrambled eggs I've had in a long time." Broken Yolk Cafe is another breakfast chain that was born in California, but back in 1979. In true California style, it has a great selection of nutritious dishes like the wellness wrap with scrambled egg whites and veggies. You can have your scrambled eggs straight up with toast, in a skillet, or in a breakfast burrito. Customers have mostly great things to say about the scrambled eggs at Broken Yolk Cafe. Many comment on the ample portion sizes and how the scrambled eggs are creamy and fluffy. Some also comment on how well the cooks can accommodate special requests. Take for example one Yelp reviewer who commented, "Shout out to the chef who made my eggs perfectly. I have been to many restaurants and I always ask for scrambled easy eggs and I always get scrambled hard." Based on the reviews, the chain is worth seeking out if you want some solidly good scrambled eggs. Hash Kitchen is relatively new to the breakfast scene, having only been established in 2015. The Arizona-based brand is all about making breakfast fun, with Bloody Mary bars, DJs, and dishes that are very Instagrammable. As the name suggests, hashes are a specialty of the house. However, if it's scrambled eggs you're after, the scramblers are a good bet. The scrambled egg dishes at Hash Kitchen are very well received by diners, many of whom comment on the great flavor combos and decent serving sizes. One Yelp customer wrote, "Really good and huge portion. Could have shared." Even the plain scrambled eggs get rave reviews, which is a pretty good sign that Hash Kitchen has its eggs dialed in. Waffle House has earned a solid reputation for serving affordable breakfast dishes 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, come rain, shine, or snow. It's nothing if not dependable, and for the most part, you can expect consistently good classic American breakfast dishes. It even earned accolades from celebrity chef Anthony Bourdain, who visited the chain on an episode of Parts Unknown. One of the greatest things about Waffle House is how customizable the menu is. You can have your scrambled eggs as the main star of your plate with sides like country ham or a T-bone steak. You can have them atop hash brown bowls, in breakfast sandwiches, or alongside biscuits and gravy. Customers love that the eggs are always real as opposed to out of a carton or powdered mix, and that they're typically done just right. Many reviewers say adding cheese is an absolute must, as one Google Reviews user succinctly wrote, "They have the best scrambled cheese and eggs you will find anywhere." Another Broken Egg Cafe is another breakfast-only spot that's on the rise. It began in 1996 as a single cafe located on the shores of Lake Pontchartrain in Louisiana. Many customers say the egg dishes at Another Broken Egg Cafe are creative, prepared well, and taste fresh. The scrambled eggs in particular get plenty of positive feedback. Adjectives used to describe them include buttery, creamy, light, and fluffy. One Google Reviews user commented, "Scrambled eggs came out perfect, and really a nice bright yellow, letting you know it's fresh eggs." Overall, you can tell that all of the foods were cooked with fresh butter, and not just grease, which makes a big difference. The scramblers are a big hit with diners, with many saying the flavors are spot on, and the portions are more than generous. If you're looking for a touch of nostalgia with your scrambled eggs, make your way to the original Pancake House. The first location opened in Portland, Oregon in 1953, and now there are over 100 restaurants across the United States. Despite its lengthy history and expansive reach, the company still strives to keep old-school family-friendly vibes at each of its locations. It's also committed to using quality ingredients, like fresh eggs and real butter. The original Pancake House is renowned for its sweet breakfast dishes like pancakes, waffles, and Dutch babies. However, the egg dishes also garner great reviews from diners. You can order scrambled eggs with a choice of classic sides like ham, bacon, and sausage. Most diners say their scrambled eggs arrive hot, fluffy, and tasting fresh. Established in 2010, the Toasted Yolk is a medium-sized chain that focuses on breakfast and lunch dishes. Most of the locations are in Texas, although the brand is expanding into other states at a pretty steady pace. The restaurants are open until 3 p.m. every day and offer the full menu from open to close, so you can pick and choose whether you want breakfast dishes like scrambled eggs and omelets or lunch dishes like soups and salads. There are tons of scrambled egg dishes to choose from at the Toasted Yolk. You can go healthy with the Wheat Witch sandwich featuring scrambled egg whites, cheese, tomatoes, and turkey sausage on wheat berry bread, or order a protein-heavy plate of sausage and scrambled eggs. Many diners say the eggs are prepared perfectly and the portions are large. Snooze A.M. Eatery took the breakfast world by storm in 2006, and it's been gaining a solid base of fans ever since. Social and environmental consciousness is a big part of its philosophy, so the chain sources sustainable ingredients like cage-free eggs and meat from responsibly raised animals. It also uses reusable cups, provides paper straws only on request, and donates some of its profits to community organizations. With that in mind, you can feel a little bit better about indulging in a decent scrambled egg dish. The egg dishes at Snooze A.M. are a little bit different from what you might find at a run-of-the-mill diner. You can have your scrambled eggs on top of habanero pork belly fried rice, whipped up with creamy ricotta, or in a veggie-filled tofu scramble. Reviewers have mainly good things to say about the eggs, with many calling them delicate, fluffy, and cooked to perfection. The dishes can be slightly pricier than some other breakfast spots, but many diners say it's worth splurging on. There are only 23 Egg Harbor cafes in Illinois, Wisconsin, and Georgia, so it might be a bit of a trek to get to one from where you are. However, if you happen to be in the vicinity of one, many diners say this family-run chain does some pretty amazing breakfast dishes. Diners appreciate the fact that Egg Harbor has a variety of egg dishes for all tastes, including gluten-free options. Many say the food is fresh, flavorful, and filling, and that the eggs are cooked well. In addition, the portion sizes are substantial and of great value. As one Yelp diner wrote, "We got a lot for what we paid for. I'm not an egg person, but the scrambled eggs were amazing. Overall, we left feeling satisfied and full." So you know where to go for the best scrambled eggs, but if you just want to avoid the worst, here's where not to go. With nearly 700 locations in 45 states, there's a good chance there's a Cracker Barrel near you. The chain is known for its homestyle Southern fare, including hearty breakfast dishes. You can have scrambled eggs with many of the all-day breakfast plates. If you're expecting pillowy, golden-hued eggs that are bursting with flavor, you may be disappointed though. This is another chain where customers frequently complain about sad scrambled eggs. Common complaints are that Cracker Barrel's eggs are cold, flavorless, and either watery or dry as a bone. More than a few customers reported having bits of shell in their eggs. Others said their eggs were just folded over. Several diners also say the chain couldn't get the eggs right on multiple tries. According to the reviews, you may want to save yourself the trouble and get your scrambled eggs anywhere else. The International House of Pancakes was one of the pioneers of the breakfast-only restaurant genre. With over 1,650 locations today, it's clear that the chain is pretty popular. However, based on customer reviews, it's not the scrambled eggs that keep people coming back. From what several diners say, you're better off sticking to the pancakes and taking a hard pass on the egg dishes. The main problem with the scrambled eggs at IHOP is the chain seems to be wildly inconsistent when it comes to executing them. Some diners say their scrambled eggs were burnt, while others say theirs were barely cooked. Furthermore, there are multiple reports of customers requesting scrambled eggs and getting eggs cooked in a different way, like over easy or sunny side up. Bob Evans is a substantial-sized chain with over 430 restaurants, all of which are in the eastern United States and the Midwest. The founder, Bob Evans, got his start in the restaurant industry with a small steakhouse and later sold sausages, which kicked off his namesake brand of restaurants. The breakfast menu includes a selection of classic American breakfast dishes, like eggs just the way you like them, accompanied by your choice of sides like sausage, country fried steak, or buttermilk biscuits. Unfortunately, Bob Evans doesn't get great reviews for its scrambled eggs. The chain seems to be all over the map when it comes to execution, with patrons saying their eggs were either runny or dry and overcooked. One Yelp reviewer found eggshells in their scrambled eggs, while another found a plastic bread tie from a bag of bread in theirs. It's not just the eggs either. Many customers say the entire breakfast experience is disappointing, from the undercooked hash browns to watery gravy and lukewarm coffee. Despite being somewhat of a household name in the breakfast arena, Denny's doesn't wow people with its scrambled eggs. One Google Reviews user wrote, "Received burnt scrambled eggs. How do you burn scrambled eggs?" Another disappointed customer had even harsher things to say. This person wrote in their review, "I ordered scrambled eggs and they were very odd. Come to find out they used pre-mixed eggs in a bag. That may explain why other diners say the eggs taste like they're powdered or just not fresh." Sadly, when it comes to scrambled eggs, Denny's certainly isn't knocking it out of the park. Established in Montreal, Eggspectation has been serving breakfast and brunch dishes since 1993. You would think with a name like Eggspectation that the chain would at least get scrambled eggs right, but many customers say that's not the case. Many diners comment on how the eggs have an unappetizing texture and are under-seasoned. One Google Reviews commenter wrote, "The scrambled eggs tasted like a child prepared them, as if they were microwaved with no butter or seasoning in them. They taste like McDonald's square-formed eggs." Other diners say their eggs were overcooked, greasy, or limp. As one Yelp reviewer commented, "The execution did not live up to my expectation."